Okay, so yeah, this is Caleb's comp. So this is the one where he's in a contest. I still don't know what the contest is. He never did tell me. And this is again, I think he's hoping for this to be his last beta. Let me have a real quick look at what he said, and I'll change the course name too. Oh yeah, he's got another course too we might check out. Let's see. So he switched those two greens with the weird routing. He's changed the bunkers to a more wild design. Trimmed the landscape and planted throughout towards the ocean. Blind spot's been fixed on 18. The elevated blind shot on the 18th will remain unchanged because he likes it. Fair enough. And the clubhouse complex is an aiming point off the tee. Okay. For the stream, do you mean, J Ray? Could be. So yeah, remember this being pinched kind of up here like this. All right, and I remember this waterfall too. So Maddie's not here to have a seizure. That's probably a good thing. Okay. Yeah, I mean this hole makes sense. That swing doesn't. I did try to turn the in-game sounds down a bit because I would notice one time when I was doing playback, especially the strike, ball strike was just so loud. So I mean the first hole looks relatively similar to what I remember. That's just pathetic. Yeah, okay. Fairly similar. Oh, we don't even make the birdie. That's a shame. Yeah. I don't think you don't have a whole lot of control over that though with the miss, do you? When you're designing? Okay. So this again looks reasonably unchanged. We can still bomb with the wind helping, we can get over that easy enough. So then that makes this hole pretty straightforward. Oh boy, trying to compensate for what I did last hole. That should be within 5 feet. Alright, we'll just dunk the chip instead, I guess. I do know, I do see how where he's planted. It's funny, now that he's planted all along the side there, I don't notice it. Which I in a good way. I noticed it before where it just really stuck out that you could see all that bare land over there. Now you can't. So that's cool. I like that. Should look for that again. Yeah. So if we go over here, he's put some planting in here, little Christmas trees, and yeah, just kind of gives it a little bit, makes it kind of not so jarring over there, which is nice. Okay, and so we still have this pinch stuff. So we're gonna try and just sneak it through there, but I don't think, no. Okay, now we got some problems. Oh, I remember that. This was the one where there was a pin back here that was. Okay, he looks like he might have toned this down a bit. That look, because I think I felt like the red went farther last time. Light angle, okay. Yeah, yeah. I remember there was a pin back here, the last one I played, and it's still gonna run off though. Oh, that's just not come out at all. All right, fairway needs to be hit. Yeah, again, I don't love this. We've got this kind of like, you can kind of see how the water would just run through here. Not that I'm one that gets wound up with puddling, but I don't like it when slopes go towards each other like that. It doesn't look hugely natural to me. I mean, I understand what he's trying to do, but I don't know. Catch that slope. Alrighty. Attaboy, at least you get stuck right into that. Okay, and then this is alright. This is the course that I played with the stupid fire alarm going off the whole time, and it was here where I had to go deal with it. The guy coming in. That tree on the right I normally wouldn't like, but it does kind of frame the shot a bit. Doesn't come into play. You go under the branch, ends up working pretty decently. And then yeah, the really narrow run-up area here, which I have no problem with on a par 5. Not really anywhere to lay up, so you just go for it. Yeah, that was always going to be long. I had a pulsating forehead thing. Yeah, that happens on occasion. The ex would always be like, this is kind of some weird thing goes here, and then she's like, what's wrong? And I'll be like, nothing. Oh, your forehead's doing that thing. I don't know. Okay. I do like that whole getting away from that pinching in the way he was doing it before, but what am I seeing in my way here? Oh, these things. I mean, it's still a good look, I think. Okay. And then the back. I don't know. I think that's the sculpting of the bunkers that's doing that. And it seems like this must be difficult. So, you guys that... Oh, you sent a volcano in Discord? Lovely. For you guys that design, like, how hard is it to not have this thing going on where then you end up with this super red slope? Because to me, to my eye at least, it looks like that's what the issue is here. It's the way that this has been sloped or sculpted. Sorry, it's creating these hills in the green. Not hard. Okay. So are we suggesting it's something that should be dealt with? Like it should be, because it just gives it a really awkward look at the back of the green here. Okay. So my opinion is that I would like to see that not be like that. But it's just my opinion. My opinion is also that I shouldn't be hitting a red fast sand wedge. Could have been a choice to protect it. Yeah, but I don't know if it does protect it really. It's a short hole, and if anything, it's funneling it back to where the pin's going to be, you would think. I don't know. Kind of wish Caleb was here. He could let us know what his thinking was there. Again, I just kind of have that slopes going towards each other just bothers me. More space between fringe and bunker, yeah. I think he wanted it narrow back there. Like I think that's clear, but I don't know. It's been so long since I played golf. I'm trying to think if that's something I see a lot when I'm playing, where there's that kind of hump down on the green. I don't think so. Okay. This looks really nice from the tee. The water comes in at a very awkward spot. In not like poor design, just in an awkward spot in that I've got to make a decision here. Wow, we know what the decision is. But that bunker is just placed to gobble this up. That's probably in this bunker before. So then, some rough brush to the edges of the creek. Yeah. I'm looking at this more that I've taken this shot on to clear the creek, and I've been rewarded with a bunker in the middle of the fairway. I don't know. And I think it was going to be difficult to be anywhere but that bunker. Nah, bunkers are relatively easy in this game, so. Why the internal out of bounds? I did see that. Now you say it. I think we'll see it again. I do know we'll see it again. So, I wonder if there's some weird stuff going on up there. That's the other thing I do remember. This course had a bit of some of the out of bounds choicing was a little bit odd at times. He said that was something he mentioned that he had worked to fix. So. So just a nice little par 3 here. Appropriately sized green. Yeah, this makes sense. That's kind of what I was thinking, Axel. Like, I've taken on that creek in my okay, so let's see why this is out of bounds. It really shouldn't be, should it? Like, it's right on top of the hill that looks like it's out of bounds. That looks like it'll be sand. You'll be able to get out of it. I don't know. That's something I would look at, Caleb. I don't know that that needs to be out of bounds. And especially doesn't need to be up at the green, but we'll get there in a minute. See, this is OB as well. See, for me, I would make this out of bounds if it was like possible to get stuck in there and not be able to get out. Otherwise, internal out of bounds drives me absolutely insane as a whole. Out of bounds is really meant to be when you're off of the actual golf course. You're in buddy's backyard or something. Yeah, I agree, Axel. Like, it just... If we're putting in OB just to make it more difficult, I would rather you just make that water or something. Because, I mean, another thing is OB is such a penalty. To have it just off the fairway like that, like it's the biggest penalty you can get in this game, going out of bounds. So I would prefer to keep it to the boundaries of the golf course, and then if you have like a really extreme slope you're going to get stuck on. Yeah, I agree with you there too. I mean, it's kind of weird in golf how... Oh, am I going to Lucas this? No. It's kind of weird how in golf you're better off swinging at the ball and completely missing it than you are hitting it out of bounds. Hey, golf work. It can be, but I don't know if that's the case here. I have some persimmon clubs in the closet, but I agree with you that internal OB is evil. Is what I agree with. I've only ever really seen it in real life to protect, like if there's a dog leg around another fairway, they make the other fairway out of bounds to stop people cutting it. I have them because I actually played with them back in the day. I just kept them. So this was the... Okay. This is where he switched greens here. Let's see. Okay. So this used to be... What did he do? Oh, sorry, this is the 9th. No, I'm wrong. This is the 9th. Another very short par 3. I feel like I already commented on that in the other, in the first beta, but yeah. Two like really short par 3s out of 3 holes. Okay, so this is where he changed things. So the green was here. He moved it here. And then 11, this used to be 11, so this will be 11 now. So now we're not going over this green to get to that green. That makes sense. I like that. Was there a bunch of water? I don't think there was water here. I just remembered, oh yeah, there it is. Creek. There's a creek here. But I just remember looking at it, and it took me 5 minutes, it felt like, to figure out how to play the hole. Now, it makes sense. Hey, Life on Aboard. Thanks for the follow, man. Welcome aboard. And then we should be able to just drill it over here. I mean, it does shorten the hole somewhat, but it makes more sense from a routing point of view. Okay. Well, the march to 169 followers continues. Cool. Okay. So then, instead of going here on this hole, we're going here. So I like the decision. It brings this creek, maybe brings it into play a little bit more, not crazily. The green's a bit smaller, which I like. The only issue is those trees on the left. Although one of the trees I'm thinking is in play is behind the green, so it's more of a visual than anything that I'm seeing these trees now. That over here, so if I just, yeah, over here I didn't really see them as much as I do here. I don't know. Well, it's not a separated double green. It's he switched them. Oh, that's right, Axel. Forgot 420. He said in the contest he's in, he had to have 2 greens within 50 yards of each other, I think. That was one of the elements of the contest. So that's why he had that routing originally. But then he just switched the greens because we didn't like how we had to go over one green to get to the other one. No, they're not. The green on the left was the 10th green. I gotta celebrate 99 followers as Canadian? I guess. I mean, Gretzky, yeah, but some people would argue 87 for Cindy. I'm not doing that. Okay, does this have out of bounds? No. Good. Did he really? Bastard, he gets everything. I'm much better at golf than he is, and I still haven't gotten one. Yeah. So this is just a nice little short par 4. Dunk. Nope. Yeah, that's true. He is. Sucked watching him beat my Flyers all the time in Cup finals. Okay, yeah, this was that uphill one. Alright. And this one, the left side has some out of bounds. That might, you know what though? That's probably, there's a par 3 coming that I think that's for. I think he might have added that because of that par 3. Yeah, I don't like DJ either. No particular reason, I just don't. Okay, so they got the uphill. This doesn't get there, but for the community. Oh, maybe it does get there. Maybe it really gets there. Can't stand Patrick Reed. Whenever he's on, whenever I'm around the boys watching golf and he's up, I'm like, and they show him on TV, I'm like, oh, there's the most punchable face in golf right there. Okay, yeah, so this is, he's added OB over the back because it's such a crazy drop off. It was something I think we suggested, was making that OB back there. So it's cool to see he's done that. Oh, jeepers. I might go visit it. Yep. I don't know if it needs to be out of bounds all the way around, but to the back, it needed to be. That's right. Where I drove the green, hit it down there to figure out what was going on down here, and then got up and down. So yeah, he's made this out of bounds, which I think makes sense. Now, does it need to be out of bounds around to the side? Oh, where am I? Oh, you know, you can make an argument for it. You could get stuck there. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think he's done the right thing there. Oh, I thought I was going to make another epic par. Yeah, that other out of bounds, I agree, Axel. I'd like to see that go on, but that out of bounds there makes sense. And then, oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. I'm starting to. I'm not necessarily seeing specifically what he's changed, but I'm seeing less things that I would want to have changed, if that makes sense. Caleb, Brave Caleb. I don't. He might be part of TGCTours. I don't remember. He's a follower here though. He originally ended up reaching out to me on YouTube. He saw one of my videos and asked me to check his course out. And then I think it was YouTube. And then he joined here. I think he might be. And then did he make the back of this out of bounds? Looks like it. Hard to tell, but it should be. Because it's, I mean, it's death back here. Because there's that one spot right there where you could end up like in a hole and have nothing. So I think that's out of bounds. I'm pretty sure we mentioned it, and he changed the out of bounds last hole, so yeah. And then, oh, that's right, there's the 2 drivable par 4s that are pretty close, like 2 out of 3. It's a little late in the game to be changing all of the routing of the course. Oh, that's probably OB too. Yeah, that is. I can see it. I can see why. And it does make going for it. Yeah, I did actually. He reached out to me about it too. We can play that one next. Because I don't know if I have another one pressing right now. So I'm 10 under and I've already gone out of bounds. Jeez. But yeah, this is definitely an improvement over the first beta. Definitely an improvement. I think he means for this to be blind, which is fine. and then over the back is OB, because again it just goes off the planet. But this here looks like it's so. Oh, okay, I can see that. I don't know. Let's see this. Yeah, maybe. I'd have to. I'd actually have to have a PC to fly around and look at what's OB and see if it should be or not. Is he on TGC Tours Life and Aboard? I feel like he is. Just about. Okay, yeah, so what does he go by in TGC? Is it just Brave Caleb again? Yeah, Brave Caleb. Okay. And then, yeah, this is the one where he's got the really downhill, and he said he's keeping it like this because he likes it this way. Fair enough, but he did put the clubhouse in line with the fairway, so that your aiming point is the clubhouse. Fair enough. I mean, ultimately it's his course, so at least now we can see the water better, I think. Can't see the fairway, but he did say he fixed this. Yeah, he did, because this is way better. So for those of you guys who saw the first one, this was a blind shot to the island green. Now it's not. Now we can actually see it, and it looks good. I'd even maybe consider lowering that lane just a little bit more to show more water, but I think it's good. Yeah, I don't love the design necessarily, because it's either go for it or it's hit 2 wedges more or less. But I'm glad he did give us a look at it at least. Come on, wind. Ah. Yeah, he did. What's the bridge made out of? Yeah, it kind of looks like it. Cool. Yeah, way better. Way better than what he had before. This hole. Still would rather see the fairway from the tee, but that's my opinion. He likes it like this. It's his course. Go for it. But now we can see the second shot. Yeah. Now it's a good hole. Visibility-wise. And there's definitely a benefit to hitting the fairway. So I do want to look at the scorecard real quick though, because again, I know I mentioned this last video, but on the front nine, both the par threes are literally a yard apart. On the back, they're not, what, 11 yards apart? I mean, first, I don't know that you need to have 2 par threes that short on a course anyways. And then, but if you got, I would have one on each side maybe. That's one, and then you've got on the back line, 14 and 16 are the same length. They're both drivable par 4s at the exact same length. There's just a lot of and you've got 10 and 12 that are basically the same length. There's a lot of that where you've got similar holes clumped together. So for the next course, because you're not going to change it on this one, you can't. But the next course, look at trying to mix that up a bit and not have groups of holes like that. Would like to see a 200-yard par 3? Yeah, that would have worked. Just something a little different. And I don't think, I don't think you need 2 ones like that. But I mean, that'll come. I mean, overall, miles better than what it. And the course before wasn't bad. It wasn't like it's bad. It's just really been improved here. So good job, Caleb. This is good. I like it.